Hello and welcome. Shut up, Hadvar. As I was saying, hello and welcome. I'm some guy you've never heard of, and this is pretty much the epilogue to the tale of Naarifin the Skald. Will you be quiet, please, man?
You better get that armor on. Give that sword a few swings too. Let's keep moving. That thing is still out there.
So, as many of you probably know, there was a new Skyrim update. I can't remember if it was near the end of 23 or beginning of 24, and it messed up a lot of things. I had been playing through some of that, but it got to a point where it just. I tried fixing something and it just kind of fucked my load order and made it unplayable. So, yeah. So, this is the end of the tale of Naarifin the Skald. Unfortunately, you never got to see him take on Alduin or do any of the other factions. Actually, he didn't do any of the major factions, aside from joining a few of them. But such is life. And honestly, he had gotten to a point where he wasn't as fun to play anyway. So unfortunately, I am announcing now that that is the end of the playthrough. We just saw him defeat Mirak, and we're going to have to leave him on that high point in his career. You want kind of an epilogue? Let's say that Naarifin went on to eventually save Skyrim and bring about a resolution to the Civil War, making himself High King. Because honestly, there's not anything else that he really would have done in that situation. He probably would have fought with the Stormcloaks, and then murdered Ulfric at some point. Because he really couldn't abide by all that racism. I feel where we left him, he most likely would have, at that point, probably settled down with Zora and made her his High Queen. Reached out to his friend Rigmor and would have supported her claim to the throne. Especially if the Dark Brotherhood ended up getting rid of the Emperor. So, in place of our next episode of The Tale of Naarifin the Skald, I will be starting a new Skyrim playthrough with a much, much different load order. We won't be using Ordinator or some of those bigger overhauls from Anaseon, but we will be using some of his more lightweight stuff. It's a much smaller load order, should be prone to a lot less options. Things may get added as time passes, but we're going to try to do more with vanilla Skyrim, or at least the vanilla Skyrim questlines, with a few exceptions. So, thank you very much for watching The Tale of Naarifin the Skald. It was, of course, my favorite game that I played on here so far, and honestly the reason the channel exists. But we'll see where we go next time. So thank you very much for tuning in. This has been, I guess, the epilogue of the tale of Naarifin the Skald, and I am some guy you've never heard of. Unless, of course, you have.